So let me just finish things out. Jason's with you, so I imagine he's with the new team. Rashad's with the new team.
Well, technically, it's not really a new team.
Or they're training at the new gym.
I got to take this.
Oh, shit. Yeah, go take that.
Do you mind if I take this?
Not at all.
Go for it.
So just let me update you guys on what's happening here. Khabib Nurmagomedov is not fighting. He's not fighting.
Correct.
Tony Ferguson's without an opponent. The gentleman that's sitting to my right has fought Tony Ferguson before. He's beaten Tony Ferguson.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lightweight who is willing, apparently, to fill in for Khabib Nurmagomedov. But let's see here.
We're close.
Wow. All right, let's get this.
Close.
So can we talk about that or no?
I mean, I don't care. He didn't say no. I mean,
we'll put the Black Zillion talk to the side.
Yeah, we'll put that.
So now let's talk about Khabib Nurmagomedov's not fighting on Saturday. Tony Ferguson, a gentleman you've beaten before. He's 12-1 in the UFC. You're his only loss. You're the only guy that's beaten him. And I mean, would you step in?
Of course, absolutely. I'm here. You know, I'm a fighter at heart. You know, you guys know me. I'll take a fight anytime, anywhere. And I'm the prime example of a guy that says, whatever it is, step up and I'll fight. You know, and this is a perfect opportunity.
Okay.
You know, like chances like this make stories. You know, this is what makes a fighter great. You know, hey, this guy was out here relaxing, watching a teammate and a good friend fight, and an opportunity arose, and of course he's going to take it. You know, why would I let this pass me up?
How do you play your cards? What do you get down to?
Like weight-wise?
Weight-wise, yeah.
Weight-wise?
What are you walking around at first?
I'm probably about 170, probably around there. So I can cut weight. You know, I'm a wrestler. I know how to cut weight. I know how to make it easy. I can get down to probably like 160, 165. Is
that why you spit out that gum and didn't finish out that water?
Yeah, those calories. Look at that. I'm going to have a call.
And so you just took a call right now. Can you share who that was?
Yeah, that was the boss man. Dana,
we're just.
I mean, he's. We're trying to figure it out.
Did he send his regards? You know.
Of course.
Say hi to George and Ghost.
I don't think he knows I'm on here yet.
Okay. And so what do you say for real?
He just asked me if I can make weight and if we could get something going on. So we'll see.
What does that mean? Talk numbers, or you're already under a contract, right?
Yeah, I'm already in a contract, so we're not talking any numbers right now. But we got to make sure we can make the fight happen first. If I'm cleared to fight, I think a medical thing might be an issue, but
right. A good issue, so an obstacle you can clear, or is there going to be a holdup?
It should be cleared. I mean, I fought in November. It's a new year, but I'm clean. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm healthy. I'm ready to fight, ready to win, ready to compete, ready to give this guy a rematch.
That's what I was going to say is, in this scenario, you feel like you're hooking him up, right?
I'm hooking you up.
I'm kind of doing him a favor.
You're doing him a favor.
I'm letting him fight. I'm giving him a chance to fight. He didn't do all that hard work for nothing. He wants this win. I mean, not this win. He wants to fight me. He knows that. I'm his only loss in the UFC. He wants this fight bad. So I don't think he's going to pass up an opportunity. He's looking at this like, hey, this guy probably hasn't been training. He's been doing this, been doing that. But like I said, man, I'm a fighter. I'm here to fight.
How's it work with the commissions? You fought Poirier in Texas and you fought Nurmagomedov in New York. Your license, it works at all these states once you renew it every year? Or
I think it's
some states
6 months. Yeah, I think it's 6 months. Your blood work is good, but I think they do kind of feed off of each commission. If I'm good in this commission, I think another state commission will allow it or something like that. So.
Right.
But the new year is an issue that we're kind of having.
Will you ask for more money, or how are you going to play this hand of poker?
I would have to. I mean, it would have to make sense for both of us to do it. It would have to make sense for me to do it. Of course, I want this fight. It's a big fight, but financially, it would have to be good for me as well. So, I think we would come to an agreement. We've never had any issues or any problems before. We got a good relationship. We're good. So.
Were you told, or do you anticipate this being a situation where the interim title is still there? Is it one of those where maybe Tony can get it, but you can't? 5 rounds versus 3? What kind of things get talked about?
I don't give 2 shits about an interim title. Excuse my language. It's a fake title.
Yeah.
Regardless, it is. I mean, you're not the champ if you're the interim title. You know what? Like, you're the guy in second place or something. You're not the real champ, so the interim belt doesn't
But I will
really
say
mean
this,
anything.
Michael. I will say this. I understand your feelings, but if you're the interim champ and there's an actual champ out there, I as ridiculous as sometimes the matchups can be thrown our way, you just can't book the champion against anyone other than the interim at that point, right? You force their hand.
Of course, yeah.
So that would be the very lucrative.
But at the
red
same
panty
time,
fight,
it
But
too.
the belt would go in the closet for you. It's not nothing you would ever hang up or anything, right?
I mean, I would
So that stuff's kind of important. If you can get to
I give it
155
back.
and fight well, and now you're the interim champion, if Conor fights again at the lightweight division, it's got to be. It can't be anyone else.
Yeah,
it would be the dumbest thing ever if it wasn't, right?
Yeah.
It would have to be. That's
So
if these fights happen. If this fight happens, I'm going to go out here. I'm going to get the win.